I watched a fairly recent interview with M. Reese Everson and another gentleman debating whether or not Serena Williams was justified in her behavior and or antics at the U.S. opening about a week or so ago against Naomi Osaka. And it is interesting to me how Miss Everson wanted to keep pointing out that Serena was being treated the way she was because of feminist reasons, and that she was being disrespected because she was a woman and a black woman and so forth. I mean, she just went on and on and on. And I'm not leaning towards the other gentleman that was part of that interview and his side. I'm leaning toward the side of what I saw with my own eyes, what I heard with my own ears, as did many other millions of people. And that was that Serena Williams behaved in a way or a fashion which was less than professional. And that's really it. And I also watched the video that was supposedly the first video interview with Serena after that situation, or that tennis match to Osaka. And never at one time did Serena officially apologize for her behavior. Not one time. Now, it doesn't take a fourth or fifth grader to understand this. That if you watched what she did, how she responded, and the fact that she is a millionaire, the fact that she is a professional athlete, it was reprehensible. It should have never happened, as I said. Put your feelings aside, do the job, and then when it's over, you handle the collateral damage at the end, but not in front of an audience, a worldwide audience, as it were. And that's what Serena did. She was wearing her feelings that day. I don't know if it was because she had already lost to the young lady back in March, and then she knew she was losing this particular time again, and she was even talked to basically about her coach coaching her, and even in a latter interview the coach said that he was coaching her. She claims that she didn't see the coaching. That's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, her behavior was unacceptable in any professional forum or event, for any athlete for that matter, and she never officially apologized. In the interview, or her first interview after this incident, they showed her past wins at the U.S. Open and her coming up as a young athlete and so forth, and they showed some subsequent things that she had done after those earlier tennis matches in her past and what brought her to her current status or stardom, as it were. But apparently she didn't learn anything from those humble beginnings. I know having a baby is a very trying situation. It is a very significant event in a woman's life. If you were not ready to come to the tennis match to bring professionalism with you and professional etiquette, then you should have stayed home and probably healed a little bit longer physically and even psychologically and emotionally before you stepped back on that court. That's all I'm saying. Because to come out and let the public see you behaving that way, I don't care how many fans you have, that doesn't matter. That's neither here nor there. You're going to have those people like Miss Everson that defends Serena's behavior. It's never defensible. Never ever. There has to be a place where you draw the line. And apparently she stepped over it. Serena, that is. So that was it, and that was all. She didn't apologize. As a matter of fact, in the interview, her publicist spoke outside of camera when she was asked a question about breaking the racket. She looked over to her publicist and they told her not to speak about it because she was supposedly limited to 3 or 4 questions about that particular tennis match. Isn't that crazy? Why can't she speak for herself? Be a woman. Stand up. You're standing up for women's rights. You're an activist and so forth. Speak your mind, Serena. Why do you need somebody in the back of you or off to the side or in the shadows telling you what you can say and what you can't say? Aren't you your own person? Think on these things. This is Brother Teacher. What do you think?